Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Dean, I welcome you all to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Social Sciences. Welcome also to our Honorary Graduand, Matthew Horn. We take great care in offering these invitations and are delighted when people of such distinction agree to join our community. I know that you will be an inspiration to our students and look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in our proceedings. Today's event is being live streamed, so a warm welcome also to families and friends who join us from the Newton building and indeed from around the world. These ceremonies are a highlight of our academic year. They are a time when we celebrate and share in the success of our students. And I would like to congratulate you personally on your achievements. In particular, I want to mention our doctoral students graduating today. Building on undergraduate and master's level study, a doctorate entails another 3 to 4 years of full-time study, or up to 8 years on a part-time basis. A doctorate is the highest hallmark of achievement available for academic study. In choosing to undertake your doctorate with us, you have also made a significant contribution to the research culture of the university. No one makes the academic journeys that we celebrate here today on their own. I ask you, therefore, to pause for a moment and remember those who have supported you along the way, in particular your friends, your family, and your tutors. Graduands, please join me in a round of applause to thank all the people who have supported you in getting here today, whether here in the hall with you, in Newton, or joining you from around the globe. Graduation ceremonies are also an opportunity to celebrate some of the recent successes of the university. For 3 successive years, we have been recognised with the University of the Year Award, most recently the 2019 Guardian University of the Year. These awards mark an unprecedented period of success for the university. We have also continued our ascent up the University League tables, reaching 12th in the Guardian, our highest position ever. Receiving these accolades and many more besides is an endorsement of our success in delivering what we set out to achieve. They celebrate our gold standard teaching, our research distinction, our worldwide engagement with employers and partners, and our commitment to transform the lives of over 32,000 students who study with us. These awards endorse our progress in reimagining what a university education can and should be. They mean we can say with confidence that Nottingham Trent is one of the UK's outstanding universities. You leave us with the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change the world around you. And your journey has not just involved your academic studies. We have supported you in developing the resilience and the confidence that will sustain you in your next steps. You have succeeded at NTU. You leave us today with the tools to succeed in whatever you choose to do next. You can be our leaders, our innovators, the people who drive meaningful change in our world. This is your challenge, one that I know you will meet with intelligence, hard work, and compassion. The success of our university is built on achievements across every area of our activity. And of course, this includes the exceptional education provided by each of our schools. The School of Social Sciences creates a vibrant and inclusive learning and teaching environment, grounded in scholarship, research, and professional practice. and has seen a great variety of initiatives across its provision this year. Nottingham Institute of Education has worked closely with Nottinghamshire County Council on incentives to support looked after children and care leavers, co-organising a conference attended by Sir John Timpson, a nationally recognised champion of children in care. In health and social work, students have worked with academics to create internationally available educational videos. Several of our final year students went above and beyond in their group projects, fundraising for the Little Princess Trust charity and Hopewood Mental Health Service. Earlier this year, Sociology hosted a British Educational Research Association event to explore the discourse of youth violence, and also secured funding for 2 final year students to work as research assistants over the summer. I now invite the Deputy Dean of the School of Social Sciences, Dr. Annabel Kiernan, to read the names of today's graduands, and the Vice-Chancellor will admit you to your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Social Sciences. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Alexander Baxter, whose research is on a critical investigation of power and ideology through the Special Tribunal for Lebanon. Rosalie Clark, whose research is on a feminist critique of the militarisation of knowledge production on terrorism studies, a scholar-activist counter-narrative account. Philippa Collado, whose research is on youth gambling, the role of individual and family factors in youth problem gambling. Violet Kachago, whose research is on an exploration of inclusive education for children with special educational needs in Kenya, 20 years after the Salamanca Statement. Sarah Gardner, whose research is on coping with school-based victimisation, the role of peers. Andrew Harris, whose research is on facilitating executive control during within-session gambling, the relationship between gambling event frequency, motor impulsivity, and impulsive choice. Nicholas Howe, whose research is on policing in partnership. Are organic police partnerships more effective than mandated police partnerships? Ana Lorenzo Duarte Nunes Pontes, whose research is on the development of a valid and reliable instrument to assess young people's political disengagement in Britain, a psychometric approach. Olubenga Oguntuwazi, whose research is on making the intractable conflict tractable, a critical discourse analysis of the philosophy underlying the South African Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Petia Venceslavova Petrova, whose research is on development of a cross-cultural hazard perception test. Master of Arts degree in Education, Meng Ki Wei. Becky Davis-Yates. James Findlay. Catherine Page. Christopher West. Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Jenny Hodgkinson. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary Education, Kelly Bird. Damon Braley Ince. Kaylee Brewster. Georgina Brooks. Sarah Carpenter. Hannah Elliott. Samantha Howells. Shabnan Sultana. Marta Warren. Kirsty Widdowson. Rebecca Dennis. Amy Freer. Hannah Garvey. Heather Gray. Edwina Harris. Taylor Hayes. Stephen Lambert. Catherine Lane. Jessica Liddell. Saskia Miller. Sarah Moore. Charlotte Parker. Stephanie Pearson. Jordan Riley. Harriet Evans. William Roberts. Megan Chapman. Helen Hill. Tessa Jones. Isabel Slater. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Primary Education, Lanice Scott. Matthew Wilson. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Studies in Primary Education, Mary Amos. Ryan Gamble. Jack Sprenger. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Primary Education, Sukhneet Utwal. Zoe Ben Sharif. Daniel Birtwistle. Rhiannon Clark. Camilla Dean. William Evans. Isabel Gallagher. Emma Gosling. Chloe Johnson. Ishmael Khan. Roshni Patadar. Samantha Sakula. Sarah Sim. Christina Smith. Amber Rose Terrell. Rhiannon Wright. Joe Selewski. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of students from the School of Social Sciences. I am pleased to invite Rashmi Patel to the stage to give the oration for our honorary graduate, Matthew Horn, and to present him to the Vice-Chancellor to receive his award.
Vice-Chancellor, guests, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite Matthew Horn to come forward and receive an honorary degree at this afternoon's graduation. Actor, writer, director, comedian, narrator, TV presenter. Matthew was born in Burton Joyce and educated at nearby Burton Joyce School before going on to study performing arts at the Southall Minster School. Although regularly entertaining his primary school classmates, his passion for the arts and comedy really ignited at the University of Manchester. Within the first few weeks, he met fellow student Bruce McKinnon, and by their third year, they were writing comedy material, and the double act Matt and McKinnon was born. After finishing university, Matthew began his career as a comedian. It was when first performing with Bruce McKinnon at the Edinburgh Festival in 2000 that he was spotted by Catherine Tate and invited to perform in the Catherine Tate Show. He continues to appear in Catherine Tate's Nan specials today and has recently finished filming the Nan movie for Warner Brothers. Most of us know Matthew for his role as Gavin Shipman in the double BAFTA-winning series Gavin and Stacey, in which he starred from 2007 to 2010.
They've heard of it.
To widespread critical acclaim. Matthew has recently finished filming a Christmas special for the BBC, and judging by that report, which you can all look forward to viewing on Christmas Day. Matthew has narrated and starred in a number of films, such as Vanity Fair, Planet 51, Horrid Henry, as well as TV series, including Agatha Raisin for Sky One, Teachers for Channel 4, Worried About the Boy, Dad's Army, and Bad Education with Jack Whitehall, and appeared as the young Mr. Grace in Are You Being Served for the BBC, which I'm sure some of you will fondly remember. In 2007, Matthew was nominated Best Male Comedy Newcomer at the British Comedy Awards. A renowned theatre performer, Matthew made his stage debut in 2009 revival of Entertaining Mr. Sloane. Other theatre credits include Jamie Lloyd's The Pride, Charlie's Aunt, as well as The Miser in the West End. He has toured British theatres in productions such as The Catherine Tate Show Live, and his recent portrayal of Raymond in Rain Man garnered rave reviews. And in 2016, he directed Ruby Thomas's live show Chick at the Edinburgh Festival. Since working on Gavin and Stacey, Matthew has collaborated a number of times with its co-creator James Corden. Together, they presented Big Brother's spin-off, Big Brother's Big Mouth, and a year later toured the UK with a stand-up show in preparation for their BBC sketch show, Horn and Corden. They also presented the NME Shockwave Awards in 2008, as well as Comic Relief. Matthew has appeared in sketches for The Kylie Show with Kylie Minogue, presented the 2009 Brit Awards alongside James Corden and Kylie Minogue, and appeared twice at the Royal Variety Performance with Catherine Tate and James Corden. As a host on a BBC music show for some months, Matthew has also worked on radio dramas such as Unseen Academicals by Terry Pratchett and The Sandman by Neil Gaiman, as well as several pieces for Radio 4. He has contributed as a writer for Alistair McGowan, Catherine Tate and Graham Norton, and as a columnist for The Independent and The Telegraph. Matthew is currently ambassador for MenCap and has supported the Small Steps Project, a humanitarian organisation that raises awareness through film of the hardship of children around the world who live on rubbish dumps and survive from scavenging. Matthew has also supported animal, unemployment, career and literacy causes. He headlined the Teenage Cancer Trust fundraiser at the Royal Albert Hall in 2011. These days, Matthew splits his time between London and Nottingham and is currently in pre-production for his directorial film debut in January. Matthew, you are an inspiration and role model to us all. Your wit, humour, uncompromising work ethic, consummate professionalism and focus have made you an outstanding performer, writer and director. We are immensely privileged to enjoy your work and sharing your passion, the comedy and the arts. Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Matthew Horn, being a person distinguished in eminence and by attainments for the conferment of degree of Doctor of Arts, honoris causa, in recognition of his significant contribution to acting and charitable work.
Well, that was very flattering. But I know you only really care about Gavin and Stacey, so I'll try to be as brief as possible. As instructed, but now genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I'm going to start this speech and end it with thanks, with thank yous. So thanks, Rashmi. Thank you very much. I am truly honoured to receive this award. I've never really been one for over-gratitude, as I believe I've worked very hard in my career. And I've always been told throughout my career by my contemporaries that they're lucky to have me and one makes one's own luck and other trite cliches. And I agree to a degree, but also disagree on an honorary degree level, fana, today, certainly because I'm so very grateful and happy for this. I'm happy to go against my learned behaviour to be stood up here receiving this award in this incredible cape and hat, truly. I mean, really makes me feel very good. I congratulate everyone today for being here and being graduands. Graduands is a word that it was not in my consciousness or vernacular before writing this speech, I have to say, despite my modest education. But Education for me goes beyond the institution. It's a sort of lifelong tenure. I've always sought to learn and will continue to on every job I do during every day until I'm done. And continual learning at whatever age is the best piece of advice I think I've been given by myself to myself, if that's even possible. I hope all graduands are as grateful as I am. This year, maybe even today, the brilliant Nottingham writer William Ivory is receiving the same award as me. I remember when William came to my sixth form drama group and gave a talk which totally inspired me. I listened and I learnt a lot, and so well done, William. And thank you. That's my mid-speech thank yous out the way. I'm most grateful to be talking to you today, receiving this honour and award, because of my parents, the university itself being a very close second, obviously. One of my parents is here today. Sadly, the other isn't, but she knew I was receiving this award, so that's enough, actually. But you should know that it is and was them that facilitated this, not education particularly. Not my drive or my ambition or my talent, what little there is left of it, but them. Yes, you can have the talent, you can have the drive, the opportunity. Some people even have the money and, dare I say it, privilege. I didn't. But if you're not allowed to do what you want to do by whomever, or be what you want to be by whomever, you're screwed. My parents weren't overbearing by any means, a perfectly placid dream compared to the nightmare of neuroses and anxiety I often embody due to my chosen vocation. But crucially, they allowed me to pursue my dreams and to make that choice. And now I'm a doctor, at least I think I'm a doctor. I've got a doctorate, so I'm going to call myself a doctor, which is really cool. And as of like 2 o'clock this afternoon, I'm changing all of my autofills, contacts, addresses online to say doctor and not mister. So, yes, educationally or academically, I did apply myself sufficiently. I worked hard against a lot of odds, and I'm probably better academically educated than some of my on-screen or stage personas might suggest. But only really because I was allowed to be by mum and dad. It was a freedom of expression, a freedom to be me, and a freedom of choice. I was encouraged by teachers also, namely Kevin Troughton, Sue Dobson, and Mrs. Jackson, names that will mean nothing to you but will be with me for the rest of my career. I've been guided in the notes for this speech that I should pass on any life or career advice or tips. And I do sometimes get asked this. It's very difficult, so I defer to the person who gave me the advice that I cited at the beginning of this speech, that they're lucky to have you. Kathy Burke. I've worked with her a few times, and I'll pass on her advice, which is to listen and keep learning. Thank you so much again. This is all for my mum. And thank you, Vice-Chancellor, the University, and Nottingham for the award. I am truly honoured. Now, we should all really hurry up and go and vote to save your futures. Thank you again and congratulations. 8:30, BBC One, Christmas Day.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Social Sciences. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Primary Education, Tammy Barrett. Ruth Chong. Rose Davis. Suzanne Gell. Sophie Lincoln. Ashley Roberts. James Stokes. Erwin Buckley Allen. Samantha Dawson. Lauren Herbert. Christopher Martin. Samantha Smith. Bethany Thomas. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education in Primary Education, Teacher Apprenticeship, Tara Birkin. Master of Arts degree in Sociology, Catherine Bate. Ming Chen. Erin Douglas Cave. Emily Horton. Wanarat Muesuwong. Daisy Matthews. Tanika McKitten. Postgraduate Certificate in Social Work Practice Education, Helen Hughes. Mandy Murray. Daniel Ralph. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in social work, Alemka Asong. Rachel Bertram. Harry Burkhart. Lokadia Chiwura. Laura Coleman. Tarina Downer. Sarah Farnsworth. The next student also receives the prize of the D2N2 Teaching Partnership Social Work Academy of Excellence Award for the Best Overall Student Performance, Grace Gunda. Jade Hale. Grace Harrison. Beverly Hawksworth. Tafadswa Matambo. Fatu Mbub. The next student also receives the prize of the D2N2 Teaching Partnership Social Work Academy of Excellence Award for the Best Research Project, Louise McCormack. Nicole McKeown. Jordan Ray. Joanne Rowe. Sean Tobin. Katie Tunney. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Sociology, Charles Ellis. Mabel Greenwood. Margaret Harries. Layla O'Driscoll Hadji. The next student also receives the prize of Most Enterprising Achievement, Abby Patterson. Maxwell Roberts. Gurpal Tamu. Amy Tucker. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Social Sciences and concludes the presentation of awards to students at this ceremony. In absentia, Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those students who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these students are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Grace Gunda, who earlier received a Bachelor of Arts degree in Social Work, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
I must say I'm very disappointed they said no selfies. Dear Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Dean, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow students, when I was asked to propose the vote of thanks, my biggest worry was plagiarism. And turn it in as I frantically typed in Google search engine, best vote of thanks speeches. Then I remembered how many vote of thanks speeches the Vice-Chancellor and teaching staff would have listened to by this point, and I thought someone is bound to notice that I took this off Wikipedia or YouTube. On second thought, today is the only day I cannot be the only day I cannot be penalized for plagiarism. It seems just like yesterday when it was Welcome Week. It was during our induction, when we were being addressed by the Vice-Chancellor, that I remember I was asking, when is our graduation? Because I'd like to start making arrangements for my dress. Now the day is finally here. I'm sure you all share that sentiment. Perhaps not about the dress, but about graduation finally being here. It is an honor and a privilege to propose this year's vote of thanks on behalf of my fellow graduates. It is an honor to be graduating in 2019, the year that Nottingham Trent University has been awarded the Guardian's University of the Year. We are proud to be graduating from Nottingham Trent. Trent is vibrant. Trent is unique. Trent is a place of transformation. Trent is where lifelong friendships are formed. And if, like me, you have spent sleepless nights during the exam period in Booth Library, you will know that Trent never sleeps. Both inside and outside the library, with our famous award-winning 12,500 capacity student union. Trent is inclusive and Trent is diverse, with a high retention of students from low participation areas and a strong attainment of BME students. a race and ethnicity and cultural heritage reach, a disabled employee network, and an LGBT network. Indeed, it is a university that champions equality, diversity, and inclusion. On behalf of my fellow students, I would like to thank the teaching staff for their guidance and tutorial support. I would also like to thank other university staff for their contribution to the success of graduates during their time at university. Without the teaching staff, I doubt we'd be graduating today, and the university would not have achieved a gold rating for outstanding teaching and learning in the Teaching Excellent framework. I would also like to thank all our families, our friends, fellow graduates for all the support given while at university. I'm sure you will all agree with me that without them, most of us would not be graduating today. They have indeed helped our dreams become reality. As this graduation ceremony draws to a close, I would like to share with you a quote from Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, and that the son of a mine worker can become the head of a mine, that the child of a farm worker can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we have, that separates one person from another." I am Grace Gunda, my father's daughter. Ziko Mokwambili. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor I give you class of 2019.
Graduates of 2019, let me add my congratulations to those, the Dean, and wish you every success for the future. And thanks to Matt for being with us today. Over the last few weeks, when colleagues have become aware of Matt's presence, I've realised just how much pleasure and joy you've brought to people's lives in the last 10 years. And I think that was clear when the ripple of applause, which became a torrent, went around the room. So thanks for being here, Matt. That was a great speech. Thank you very much. Only outdone, I think, by Grace Gunda. For what was, I've heard a lot of vote of thanks. I have to say that was one of the best. I thought it was wide-ranging, it was thoughtful, it was heartfelt. So thanks, Grace. And you should have seen how proud your kids looked for you as you made it. So really well done. I've made a note never to go to a ceremony where I have to speak after Matt Horn and Grace Gunda ever again. So my colleagues and I, well, we came into university life for moments like these, when we celebrate the success of all of you who are about to go out and make the place better for all of us. And my promise is that we'll keep on working hard to make you as proud of us in the future as we are really proud of you today. And we hope that as you take the next steps in your career, you become our greatest ambassadors for Nottingham Trent University. Remember too that although you've graduated, you remain part of the global NTU family. You join 200,000 Nottingham Trent University alumni all around the world. And you can carry on enjoying our support for as long as you need, particularly around your employability in your careers. Have a look at our alumni website and make sure that you keep in touch with us as your careers develop. Maybe in time, consider how you could help future students, as some alumni have helped you over the course of the last few years with lectures, being mentors, placements, careers advice, scholarships, or whatever. But that's the future. Make today memorable. Enjoy your success. I invite you all now to join us for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. Guests, could you remain seated for the professional music and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall? And I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.